Alright, y'all. It's time for the first quarantine cribs. First, we got the dogs. That's right. Yo, yo, yo. This here's the snack table. Got 2 boxes of Crispix. Love that shit. With a basketball on to remind us of what we're fighting for. Got lots of soup. Just like my boy Ted Cruz. Should have kept all the soups together. This here is my bedroom. As you can see, the bed is unmade. Ow! And yeah, this is how we're living large for a month or so. Oh god. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Welcome to night class, everyone. First, I hope everyone is staying healthy and safe and practicing social distancing. Luckily, we're able to socially distance even easier now, and that's thanks to Zoom. It's what you tell your parents you're up to instead of staring into the void like you normally would. Every college student is a Zoomer now thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. Schools and universities are using it across the country. Zoom is so successful, it is the latest company to become its own verb, just like Google, Venmo, and Hamburger Helper. We're guessing at this point that if you're a student, you know how to use Zoom by now. We're also guessing that if you're a professor, you don't.
While you're reading George Will's The Conservative Sensibility, I think the first thing that you should ask yourself is, does conservatism have a sensibility? All right, okay. Let's settle down. We have to laugh during these times.
Today we want to look at how everyone at USC and across America became Zoomers in a matter of weeks. Well, when the coronavirus outbreak first hit, USC told students that for a select number of days, they would be using Zoom for online classes. At the time, Zoom was a lot like mom's new boyfriend. They had a weird name, you weren't sure where they came from, but as long as this was going to be just a temporary thing, it didn't matter at this point. Except within a week, mom shacked up with Zoom and you are now kicked out of your own house. USC just finished up its first full week of classes using Zoom. And what's astounding about this is how quickly the university was able to turn around classes from being in person to remote within a single month. But many of you might be asking, where did Zoom come from? What about FaceTime or Skype or Discord? If you're into that type of thing. Zoom was founded by Eric Yuan, the corporate VP of engineering at Cisco. Cisco is that company with its logo on everything you can't fix if it's broken. Honey, the light is flickering. I don't know what that means. It's flickering. Point the remote. Why is the fan on? Stop spinning. Yuan left Cisco to found Zoom in 2011. Now, this was a bit of a hard time to start a video conferencing company since Facebook and Skype were already active. But if all these video conferencing companies were siblings, Zoom was basically the youngest child. It became the favorite because it knew what mistakes to avoid. Sure, it came in a little late to the game, but it didn't date Derek and it never dyed its hair, and that's why it can have wine with dinner. Zoom was much cheaper than its competitors, and it also worked better with a slower internet connection. By 2013, over 700 universities started using Zoom, and Zoom even developed an educational plan for how schools could integrate it to use in their system. From then on, the company grew at a zooming pace, even before the coronavirus outbreak. To put this growth in context, here's a promotional video for Zoom from 2014.
The other thing that I like very much is the ability, as we've done on this call, to schedule it.
Now, here's a clip from Zoomtopia, an actual musical festival that Zoom put on 5 years later.
Good, 3, and that's It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
I miss 2019 so much. I'm so sorry for what we said about you. In 2020, we don't have these fun things. We don't have blunt smoking dogs in 2020. All we have is our regular pets. And I think mine locked me in my room just so I leave them alone. Yep, they did it. So after this meteoric rise, Zoom was there to help universities when the coronavirus hit, which is why it was already integrated into USC's system. And now, Zoom is getting even bigger. As college students use the app more and more, we are starting to see Zoom birthday parties, meme pages, book clubs, and even memorabilia for Zoom University, the only college where it's cool to drink by yourself on a Saturday. And beyond college students, families and friends are using Zoom across America to connect with each other and try to escape from the fact that in 2020, touching a handrail could send you to the hospital. I used to be afraid of things like guns and sharks. Now I'm just scared to shop for bread. Zoom is now valued at $29 billion. That's more than companies like United Airlines and Delta. And yes, we're talking about airlines right now because we don't feel bad for them. Airlines are like the Ed Harris of corporations. Whenever you see them, you know they're gonna be evil. United Airlines killed puppies. Don't forget that. They killed puppies. But Zoom is doing great right now. On March 15th, they had their best day on record when 600,000 people downloaded their app in one day. Before that, the company already had an annual revenue of $331 million. Not only that, but Andre Iguodala, formerly of the Golden State Warriors, invested in it. And I know what you're thinking. Wouldn't they want an investor that actually made free throws? Boom! We got him! Hashtag zoomed. You got zoomed, Andre. Zoomed? Did I use it right? No one's there. All right. Right now, Zoom is completely killing it, as you can imagine. Even with some of the issues that it's having, it's still coming out on top. Earlier this week, it was reported at USC that someone bombed into a Zoom class session, and apparently this person started to refer to the coronavirus as the Kung Fu virus. This adds onto reports of discrimination happening across the United States against the Asian community. But while it is incredibly offensive, xenophobic, and incorrect to use a term like that, it's also incredibly stupid to use it by downloading a platform whose CEO is himself Chinese. That's right, Eric Yuan, your new favorite Silicon Valley quarter-zip daddy, trademark on that name, was raised in Taiwan, China, and immigrated to America before founding Zoom. So downloading the app and using it is effectively only making Eric's bank account larger and raising Zoom's market value. And look how happy he is about that. Most Americans will be downloading Eric's app and using it throughout the course of the pandemic, and this is in particular for American students. And if anyone out there is looking to spread hate messages similar to what we saw at USC earlier this week, I think I speak for this jolly bundle of joy when I say, you just got zoomed. Right? That's how I use it? Nice.
Hello, welcome to my quarantine. My name is Kate Grahn. I am a senior in pop, and I'm gonna be playing a Maggie Rogers cover for you guys called Light On. I hope you guys like it. Would you believe me now if I told you I got caught up in a wave? Almost gave it away. Would you hear me out if I told you I was terrified for days? Thought I was gonna break. Oh, I couldn't stop it, tried to slow it all down. Crying in the bathroom, had to figure it out. With everyone around me saying, you must be so happy now. Oh, if you keep reaching, then I'll keep coming back. And if you're gone for good, then I'm okay with that. If you leave the light on, I'll leave the light on. And I am finding out there's just no other way. And I'm still dancing at the end of the day. If you leave the light on, I'll leave the light on. And do you believe me now that I always had the best intentions, babe? Always wanted to stay. Can you feel me now that I'm vulnerable? Stay safe, stay inside, wash your hands. My neighbors just cheered. Thank you!